Look. As I represent the game in a way that can't be challenged, and delegate the comments of hate that can't be managed. I was told once, roll my shoulder like blunts and don't get touched, but my skin tough and thicker than Miss Biz butt. So guess what? I'ma talk my shit and just win once. Throw uppercuts and bone breakers, a needle and haystack with haymakers. I throw mines, don't hide behind my straight right. I show mine and show no the blow by the blow, bro. I blow mines.
You out so cool.
There you go. Oops, up off that. Yeah. Yes. Up off. Yeah. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is. Yeah. It's Taco Tuesday, baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz The Adult. All right, man, look at who we have here. Young King, what's going on with you? Boxing fan 101. What's going on with you? Oops. All right, man. Look, first, I want to say this. Oh my God. Voice is still gone, but I know that the cold is almost gone. Had to get my tea in here. I'm going to have to get. I've been drinking tea for a minute. I want to give you guys a great show. I don't know what this cold was about, but this cold lingered. Hold on. Let me give Bob Arum tea variation. Oh my God. Me. Let's go. So, Dimitri Bivol. He said, rematch. Let's do it. He said, but how do you want it sliced? You want thick crust, hand tossed, thin, triangle slices, square slices? How you want your pizza? How you want your za? Because I'll tax that ass at 168. Ah! Bivol said, let's go. Let's do it for Undisputed. Now, you came up to light heavyweight. You came up to light heavyweight to fight me for my title at light heavyweight. Now, let me get a shot at yours. And guess what? I want to be introduced last. Let's go. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. That right there is a bully move. Keep my wife's name. Everybody, if you haven't done it already, make sure you hit the damn
hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, get those.
Hit the Tyson bear. He said, I'm the A side now. Let me tell you this. That is unprecedented. And that is a bully move. It's a bully move. And guess what? I love it. Let me tell you this. Because I'm going to show you guys what I got. And what I got are the receipts. Receipts, motherfucker! Hold on. Bivol is gonna get hot in here today. Look, let me tell you. Let me show you this. Let me show you the receipts.
Orgulloso porque soy una persona muy competitiva.
I'm proud, I'm very proud, and I'm a very competitive person. I've gone up and I've fought at 175. I've gone out of my comfort zone into fighting at a weight that's not mine. And there's no shame in that. Others, I'm looking for challenges that others would be scared to take on because they might lose. So that's what I'm here for, and that's what I'm wanting to do.
Oh, you're out your comfort zone? You were fighting at a weight that wasn't yours? All facts. Guess what Bivol said? Then I get out my comfort zone. I fight at a weight that isn't mine. And I take on all challenges and fight you at your weight class. That is unprecedented. What kind of a man not only have a great upset, be the victor, beat the brakes off Canelo Alvarez and say, yeah, let's have the rematch. Yes, let's have the rematch. I'm not going to run away with this victory. Let's have the rematch. And I'm going to go for all of your titles at 168. Now, if you don't respect that, I don't know why you're watching the sport. If that doesn't inspire you, I don't know why you watch the sport. Hold on, let me see what Charles Baker said. He made Canelo go back to speaking. Funny. That's what people are saying, because I think in the press conference, they asked him a question. He was like, and then he started speaking Spanish for a quick second. Hilarious. James, ain't nothing but against the party. Hit the Tyson bell. Now, I know. Look what Charles Baker's doing. He's trolling. But let me tell you something. We all know Charles Baker, what he's a fan of. And let me tell you this. Like I said, that's fair play. When it goes fanboy versus fanboys, that's fair play. Because a lot of people were trolling the likes of Charles Baker and what he's into. Deontay Wilder, the Charlo, stuff like that. I think it's fair play. This is the war room, so he's trolling back. Fair play. I'm going to tell you what I'm not here for. I'm not here. Don't get me wrong. I'm not here. And you can tell already, I'm not here to defend Canelo Alvarez. I'm not here to defend anyone. I'm here to uplift the sport of boxing. Hit the Tyson bell. So if y'all are looking for me to throw a cape on my back, it ain't going to happen. I'm going to analyze Bivol and Canelo Alvarez. I'm going to analyze the environment of boxing. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to criticize when it's time to criticize. I'm going to give love when it's time to give love. But I'm never here to defend a fighter. Let me see. But didn't he fight Kovalev at 175? He did, and he struggled. That was the thing. I told you guys, he struggled at 175 before. He looked slow and lethargic with Kovalev, which many people see as a washed-up Kovalev. Many people had Kovalev winning that fight with just one punch. Guess what punch that was? The jab. So, yes. And he looked weird against Kovalev. Kovalev had a rehydration clause, all those things. What up, ShowBiz? What up? Voice is back, and much sounds nice, bro. It's almost back. It's almost there. I'm doing a lot of voice manipulation right now. I'm that talented. This is why I love the sport of boxing. Warriors may fall, but get up with greatness. Exactly. This is the best part. This is the best part. Canelo Alvarez losing. This is the best part. Now, if you're a Canelo Alvarez fan, or if you're a Canelo Alvarez hater, either way, how he responds to this can motivate you. If he comes bouncing right back and he wants Bivol again, right now, the way Deontay Wilder, yeah, I said it, the way Deontay Wilder wanted Tyson the Gypsy King Fury after Fury taxed that ass. See, you always got to give Wilder his love for wanting Fury right away. You always got to give AJ his love for wanting Usyk and Andy Ruiz right away. Lennox Lewis wanting Rockman and all those boys right away. You got to give them their love for it. Is it smart? I think Canelo Alvarez should go back down to 168. Here's the funny thing. Bivol said, I'm packing my bags. I'm on my way. So this is different. Ain't nothing but against the party. This is when I know I'm doing my job. Bivol is seeking greatness. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Let me see what Charles Baker got. I'm out the fanboy game. Cale Brook retired. Yeah, Cale Brook did. Yeah, he retired. He did retire. Now listen. I want to do this before I continue on with my analysis. We're going to give a little analysis from your friend and mine, the OG, Old Gray.
So, y'all want to ask the OG, the old man, what do I think about Canelo losing to Bivol, huh? Well, look, I think Bivol gave him a boxing lesson. He beat the hell out of Canelo Alvarez. But what I overall think, I think you guys not covering it properly. That's right. Bivol did a great thing. That's right. Coming out first as a champion. He was champion. He came out first. He couldn't hear his Russian national anthem, and he couldn't wear his Russian flag. He couldn't be prideful because of the politics. That's right, the politics. He did what Max Schmeling did to Joe Louis, and nobody's giving that comparison, huh? Everybody talking about how Canelo Alvarez, how he lost. Nobody's talking about how Bivol won and how Bivol overcome all the odds and was mistreated the whole time. That's right. I understand that the Russian invasion, that's not a good thing. It's not an honorable thing. But Bivol, he's an honorable fighter. Yeah, Bivol, he beat Canelo. But what I demand for you guys is to cover it properly. This was big. This was huge. And I can't wait for the rematch, huh? Can Canelo do what Joe Louis did? They'll let you know how great the Brown Bomber really was.
Huh? He's right. He's right. I know people say, hey, keep the politics out of it, ShowBiz. Really? Cinco de Mayo? All of the Mexican colors and Mexican flag? The intro? The pride? We know about that small town in Mexico fighting off the French. Has that little comparison. They didn't even win, but they fought them all for one battle, and that's Cinco de Mayo. Russian invading Ukraine, small Ukraine, fighting off big old Russia. Bivol came over to enemy territory. That's right. Nobody liked what Russia's doing, not even Bivol. Just like Max Schmeling didn't like what Hitler was doing, still seen as the enemy. And what did Max Schmeling do? Beat the hell out of Joe Louis. Joe Louis, great though, bounced right back, knocked out Max Schmeling as if the first one was a fluke. Let's see what Canelo Alvarez does to Bivol. Because Bivol is looking like Drago. He beat the hell out of Canelo. And then he said, I'm going to chase you down to 168. I'm going to hunt you like Michael Myers. Right? Let me see what you have to say. Hey, Biz, are you and Old Gray related? Great show. No, we're not. We just look strangely alike. Let me see. We know what the results will be. Bivol will be weight drained and take an L. Hold on. Bivol wants to do it. Bivol has been calling out Canelo at 168 for 2 years. Bivol knows he can make 168. He knows he can look good doing it. This isn't Canelo manipulating Bivol. This is what Bivol wants to do. So Bivol knows something. See, Bivol didn't say, hey, look, I'm the light heavyweight champion at 175. You got to come back up here if you want to rematch me. And I think Canelo will have no problem doing it. But Bivol is going the extra mile. Now, this is the question. Does Canelo Alvarez say, okay, come over to where I'm great at? Or does Canelo Alvarez get cold feet and say, dang, I don't want him to beat me at 168 because then I have no exit. I will have no exit. I can't say, hey, I'm not great at 168. You're undisputed at 168. You made history at 168. So what is Canelo going to do? Say, come on down to 168. Now, that'd be a gladiator move, wouldn't it? We could fight a third time at 175. Or would Canelo say, no, I'm going to fight you at 175? That'd be a gladiator move. That'd be a gladiator move, too. Absolutely. But he will always have an exit if he fights him at 175. Let me see. Somebody said Canelo Alvarez is still pound for pound number one. For whoever said that Canelo Alvarez is still pound for pound number one, I say, you're singing that bullshit. God damn, that boy can sing. Facts. James West, superstar. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Give him their love. Let me see. Mr. Biz, what's going on with you? Jackie! I'm trying. I get that Jackie right. Don't worry, Jackie. I get it right. Let me see. What else we got? Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me see. It's so funny how Rocky correlates to Bivol and Canelo always. Apollo came in the fight prideful with an American thing, and Drago came in underestimate. Yeah, and here's the funny thing. We do like when a little guy comes back. Canelo Alvarez, the little guy. Oh, yes, he's the little guy. Let's see. He met his match. Canelo Alvarez said he loves it. He loves meeting his match. He sounds like a gladiator to me. Let's see what he can do about it, though. Charles, if he doesn't fight Bivol at 68, how do we view him? If he doesn't fight Bivol at 168, how do we view him? Intelligent question. A bit selfish, maybe. Only thinking about what makes him great. Selfish. You have to be selfish in the game. I wouldn't view him that poorly. I just say selfish. I get to go for your light heavyweight title and pursue greatness, but you can't go for my undisputed titles at 168 and pursue yours. Selfish. Let me see. Which, understandable. Many great fighters have been selfish, right? Hit the Tyson bell. Hold on, let me see what I have to say. Santos Berrigan has to earn his nickname back. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. Did you guys hear what Iron Mike Tyson had to say? Him giving his little OG, right? Analysis on how Canelo Alvarez should have approached Bivol and how he could make a great fight out of the rematch.
I used to think if Canelo was using the jab effectively, hard, the guy wouldn't have been able to come in because the guy was coming in because he wasn't worried about Canelo's jab. So he got more aggressive and he got brave. If he's not jabbing, he has no defense. If he's not going to jab, the guy's going to walk right in on him like he did. Next fight, use your jab, different fight. So it was really basic, you know. Just pretty much jab. When he was jabbing, Canelo should be moving, flipping the jab for the final uppercut. So he can anticipate the combination. If he was flipping the jab, the guy wouldn't throw the combination. I believe if he used his jab, it would have been a different fight.
Let me give you my response to that. Boy, I can't get enough of Mike Tyson. Him moving his head and doing, I just can't get it. Mike Tyson's absolutely right. He know more than this guy, the king of the can'ts, right? He tells himself, he looks in the mirror, he say what he can't do every morning. He looks at his brothers, his sisters, his kids, or whatever, his parents. You can't do that. This is the king of the can'ts, right? That's why Iron Mike Tyson, little guy, was able to do great things. Iron Mike Tyson's absolutely right. When I was looking at the fight, I was screaming, Canelo Alvarez, jab to get in. Give him something else. You forgot the little things. He didn't even have the head movement right. He moved his head one at a moment or two, but he didn't weave his way in. Just like Mike Tyson was saying, when Bivol uses jab, you got to weave your way in. Right? The king of the can'ts, he doesn't understand that. But he didn't try it enough. When he did, he had some success. I said, there you go, Canelo, jab your way in. It was Eddie Reynoso that was like, hook his arms. It's like, wait, what? I remember playing Madden. I know this is a strange correlation, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. I remember playing Madden. I was whipping so much ass online, I started losing. Huh? Yes, that makes sense. Victory defeated me. I was whooping so much ass, I started losing. Throwing the ball deep because I was completing those passes every other time, but I forgot why I was completing those passes. A little run game here and there, a little this, a little that, a little screenplay. Bring them in, then go deep. I was winning so much, I start losing. I'm like, why am I losing now? You forgot the little things. Canelo Alvarez, he knows how to, cut off the ring, hit you with hard, thudding shots, break your arm down, all those things. But he forgot the little things that discourage people to be offensive. Head movement and counter. Jabbing your way in. He forgot Victory defeated him. Mike Tyson, no more than king of the cants. Ken, listen to Mike. He knows. Let me see what you have to say. It takes time to adapt to a new weight class, especially coming from undisputed 168 to fighting a legit champion at 175. Canelo wins at 168. Well, here's the thing. It happened with Sugar Ray Robinson, didn't it? Sugar Ray Robinson came from 147, right? So did Canelo Alvarez. Who did he fight? Jimmy Doyle? I hope I got the name right. But he fights at 175. He passed out. He said, I ain't doing that shit ever again. He said, I ain't doing that ever again. I'm not fighting that light heavyweight. Are you kidding me? I'm not doing that ever again. Sugar Ray Robinson was whipping that dude. He just could not carry the weight, especially under that heat. He said, I ain't doing that again. Canelo Alvarez, hey, he reached that limit. It's like 175. He definitely can't do anything at cruiser. He can't do anything at heavy. Now he knows. He's been humbled. He's been humbled. Oh, yes, he's been humbled. Let me see. But here's the thing, though. Now that he knows, he's alive again. I remember when Anthony Joshua lost the belts. He said that the belts were becoming heavy. He was looking to lose. I'm going to lose at some point. And when he lost, he tasted not so bad. He was alive again. Yeah, that's right. You get bored whipping ass. You try different things. Roy Jones Jr. going all the way up to heavyweight. Come right back down 3 months. Get knocked out. Any excuses tonight, Roy? You start pushing yourself. Duran could have stayed at lightweight his whole career. How fun is that, though? Hit the Tyson bell. Huh? Let me see. It's the little things that play a big part. 100%. You forget the little things. Waking up in silk pajamas. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. My man, James West. What up, Biz? Sully! Let me see. Trouble and Trap. Canelo gave Bivol his biggest payday. Doesn't owe him a shot at his 168. A rematch and another check is enough. No. Hell no. Bivol's been wanting to whip him at 168 for 2 years. See, Canelo Alvarez, he wasn't just going for the check. He's the man who writes the checks. When he wanted to go for greatness at 175, he did it for something that you don't cash in. Something that he can live with and die with inside. I became champion at 175. See, you're talking about money, Traveling Trav. Canelo's talking about that thing that's worth more than gold. Dimitri Bivol, you talking about money. He's talking about that thing. I'll be undisputed at 168. Go back up to 175. Fight the winner between Better BF and Joe Smith. How about I become a 2-division undisputed champion? Why can't I be that? What? My name's not Canelo? Forget about that. He was a kid who wanted to be great too, though. See? He was a kid that looked at Muhammad Ali too. I can't be great? Let me see. Jay Cooley. Oops. No war room without me. Flex on him. See. Pow. Thank you so much, Wells. No? Am I keeping it real or not? Is that 100 or not? Let me see. BS, I appreciate you so much. Other shows are so hateful, but your positive energy keeps the war room great. Thank you so much. 2022, year of the great fight. Fights Biz, hit the Tyson bell. Brother, hit the like. You know what? You got that right. Not enough people are hitting the like. If there's not over 1,000 likes going on, then we ain't doing our job. Everybody
hit the like. Your fingers over here be like, there's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Huh? I know there was a lot of you jumping in my DMs. Oh, ShowBiz, you became a Canelo hater. I became a Canelo hater. When? How? I lost $500 damn dollars. I won 675. Not really. Do the difference. That's 175. What are you talking about? Well, ShowBiz, you're becoming a Canelo hater because you said that Bivol whipped Canelo, and he didn't whip Canelo. Well, let me tell you what I have. Receipts, motherfucker!
Anyone I've seen since Canelo.
Hooks, overhand rights being landed.
You got to give Bivol his love. He was letting his hands go. Those are the flump flops. What up, ShowBiz? Had to rewind that Tyson demo. Still got fire, no sense. Yeah, and he did it barefisted, didn't he? Charles Baker. Yo, Biz, you got the new Madden? Not yet. Let me get a match. I feel you. Not yet, though. Let me see. Wait. No. August. Yes, I have the last Madden. Yeah, the new one is coming out in August, all right? Too many fans are fans of the fight, not the sport. You have to appreciate the risk and challenges fighters take to be great. Hats off to Bivol, 100%. Huh? Now they turning on you, Biz. Why? I'm not a fanboy of a fighter. I'm a fanboy of a concept. I keep telling you guys this. I'll tell you this, though. The biggest reason, somebody asked me, hey, ShowBiz, you gave Bivol a 10% chance of winning. Hell yeah. Because I thought he was going to get robbed if he earns the decision. That's why when everybody was talking to me, ShowBiz the adult, you're screaming at Bivol to jump all over Canelo Alvarez when he's on the ropes. That'd be stupid. I want to ask you guys, why did I think that'd be a smart move? Let me see. So sad people can't take constructive criticism. I know. Just saying Canelo wouldn't be being unfair if he didn't give Bivol a shot at 168. I think he would be. I think he'd be being a little selfish. I went for your title, you can go for mine. Especially when I'm so much better at 168. Let's see. Flex on. See, pow. Let me see. The best channel for boxing news. Thank you so much. I've been here from the beginning. Canelo showed how to take a loss can increase your brand. That's right. Hopefully, we move forward from the Mayweather syndrome. Absolutely. L's do not diminish your greatness. No. It shows how great and fantastic you can be. It's an opportunity. Let me give it up for you, my brother. Let me ask you one thing. What are we waiting for? You got that right. Let me see. You reckon Canelo could be able to beat Bivol at 175 if he gets back to the jab? Yeah, he can. If not, could Canelo beat him at 168 with the jab? Yes, he can. He can. Great fighters do great things. Never, if you're a great fighter, never put anything past a great fighter. Don't do it. Let me see. Canelo should either fight the fights at 168 and then wait for who's undisputed at 175. That's what I think. Rematch him at 175 and try again to undispute Bivol at 168. No. If Bivol is hunting you down at 168, you go ahead and you fight. Go back down to 168. I agree. But if Bivol was hunting you down, that's if you're a scared little puppy. No way. Come into my world then. Right? Come into my world. And if Bivol attacks that ass, hey, he's better than you. I see Bivol as, wait, hold on. Hold, time out. Are you Canelo fans afraid for Canelo? Wait a second. That's what I'm hearing. War room. They're afraid. You're a fan of Canelo and afraid? You're afraid. You don't want Canelo to have to prove it at 168. I see you. I smell your fear. Wait a minute. Are we a fan of boxing or boxer? What's going on here? You don't want to be motivated, inspired? You're afraid. You're afraid for Canelo. Uh-oh. No. That's what I'm hearing. Fear. I see Bivol was talking trash that motivates Canelo. I call that the Triple G effect. Okay. Everybody in the war room. Huh? 100%. They're afraid. They're afraid. What are you talking? Bivol is trying to lift his skirt. He said, I'll go to your weight class and take all your belts. He's trying to lift his skirt, and you're telling Canelo to run? Wait, we got to talk. You want Canelo Alvarez to take the risk at 175 again because you know you have a built-in excuse. Think about what you're saying. Uh-oh. Let me see. They've been scared, Biz. Play the Tupac clip. I wish I had it. Come on now, let's not be moist. Canelo fans, stand up. You being moist? Let me see. Hit the Tyson bell. No? Let's go. Let's go. We want him to be great, right? Let's go. Because y'all saw this just like I did.
Anyone I've seen since Castano hooks overhand rights being landed that really look at him. But you can see when Bivol go. Oh my! Holy shit!
Wait, hold on. Nah, we Canelo fans still want Bivol's belt. Okay. Let me tell you this. No, let Canelo.
Siento orgulloso porque soy una persona muy competitiva.
I'm proud, I'm very proud, and I'm a very competitive person. I've gone up and I've fought at 175. I've gone out of my comfort zone into fighting at a weight that's not mine. And there's no shame in that. Others, I'm looking for challenges that others would be scared to take on because they might lose. So that's what I'm here for, and that's what I'm wanting to do.
How about Bivol? Bivol coming to fight you at 168. Canelo Alvarez shouldn't have to defend his titles. Let's run through consistency here. Tyson Fury, another all-time great fighter, hasn't been undisputed or defended his undisputed titles. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, he should sit back, allow for AJ and Tyson Fury to fight for undisputed. He should sit back, right? Wilder fans saying, no, we want it in blood, right? AJ, he should sit back. Let Usyk and Tyson Fury go for undisputed. AJ fans, they want it in blood. Hold on, wait a second. Bivol is lifting Canelo's skirt, and he's saying, I will whip you at 168 for all your titles. That doesn't make the hair raise on your neck. You don't want Canelo to prove that he's better than Bivol because 168 is my weight class. You don't want Canelo to shut his mouth. Maybe a third fight at 175. But Bivol said, I'll rematch you. And I come take your titles. That doesn't make you feel away? What happened to the pride? Or are you afraid that Canelo may just lose at 168? I'm starting to want that 168 fight more and more. Do you think Canelo's going on a pescatarian diet affect his performance? No, because he didn't go 100%. Biz, the small group doesn't speak for all C fans. Okay, there you go. Can't wait to see how Canelo evolved after his L. Let me tell you this, yeah, but he may want to take a step back and look at what he forgot to do. Canelo is a G. He's not like these chumps in here. He's going to bring the smoke right back to Bivol. All right. And that's how Wilder fans were sounding. Now you get it, right? That's what I'm saying. We all have to be fans of boxing because we start contradicting ourselves when it comes to our fighter taking an L. Be wise. Let me see. Joshua got beat worse than Canelo versus Ruiz, but look how he came back for the dub. Also, Canelo and Bivol can fight for the 168 and 175 titles. Let me tell you this. That was beautiful. Last line was decent. It was decent. Let me tell you this. AJ got caught by Ruiz. What Canelo dealt with Bivol was more so what AJ dealt with Usyk. Outmatched. That's different. Ruiz didn't outmatch AJ. He just caught him. Don't forget, AJ dropped Ruiz and then got sloppy and then he got caught and couldn't rebound. That's different. Usyk outmatched him for 12 rounds. That's what Bivol did to Canelo. That's scarier. That is scarier. Let me see. Not afraid. We've seen this before. Comes back stronger. There you go. Real fan. There you go. Thank you so much. Excuses. Let me see. What else we got? James Wells. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Hit the Tyson bell. I'll see everybody in here. Make sure you hit the like one more time for brother. One more time.
Hit the like. Your fingers over there be like. There's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
No, run it back at your weight class, sucker. See? See what I'm saying? Nah, bruh. He's calling you out. Let me tell you something, Traveling Trav. If you got into a fight over a card game at your friend's house, and that dude, your friend, or at somebody's house, at his house, you get into a fight over a card game, and that guy whips your ass. And then while you leave black and blue, he says, I'm going to go to your house, whip you again, and take your woman. How you going to respond? How you going to respond? A real man would say, try it. He whipped you at his house. And then he says, then I'm going to follow you to your house, whip you again, and snatch your lady. We're going to say, no. I want to fight again at your house. A real man to say, try it. Exactly. Y'all War Room fired me up when I wanted Wilder to get his get back instead of Undisputed Fight. Where's that energy from y'all? See what happens? Ken Rush, thank you so much. Traveling Trav, you're afraid. As a Canelo fan, the second fight should be at 168. Then later, the third fight at 175. This should be another legendary trilogy. Either way, they'll meet again. Exactly. I hear that. Let me see what else we got. Canelo fanboys sound like that guy from House Party. I smell. Look, y'all can't be on that. Let me see. I feel like if Canelo beats him at 168, people will make a narrative that Bivol was weak and out of his zone. So, Bivol wanted to fight him at 168. See, that's the thing with Canelo and Floyd. Canelo wanted to fight Floyd at 147. They stayed at 152. Floyd said, fine. At that point, you can't say weight drain or anything. That's what Canelo wanted. Bivol wants to fight him at 168. He's been calling it for 2 years. He wants undisputed. Forget what people have to say. People are saying that Canelo Alvarez was too fat. People are going to talk. If Canelo fights Bivol again at 175, people are going to say Canelo was too fat. People are going to talk. So we fight him your way, and then we fight him my way. Fair. That sounds fair to me. Let me see. Canelo by KO, jabs, and body work is key. All right, we'll see. First, I prove I beat you at your house before you do me any favors. Brother, you sound crazy. You sound crazy, bro. It's all about you, huh? Selfish. It's all about you, ain't it? No. First, we got to prove you already whipped my ass at your house, so you got to give me another shot at your house. Now I whipped you already in my house. I'm gonna whip you at yours. I whipped you on my turf, and then maybe it was home field advantage. Let me whip you at your house. You trying your best to make your narrative sound fair, and it's falling dry. Everybody in the War Room sees it, bro. Stop. You're afraid for Canelo. Let me see. Flex on him. See, pow. Let me see. As a Canelo fan, I can admit Bivol put an ass whipping on my boy. Canelo took that L like a champion. Congrats to all that's true. He took the L like a champion. Congrats to Bivol for the win. I would like to see the rematch at 168. Now Canelo is going to be motivated. Exactly. If he beats him at 168, then let's go back again at 175. Selfish. God Melanin, selfish. Let me see. Real quick, we do have the receipts on something. I'm going to say something that's going to be extremely shocking to you guys, okay? It's going to be extremely shocking to you guys. I'm going to call the Floyd Mayweather fight this weekend. Let me tell you, we're talking about Canelo Alvarez. We forget that Jamel Charlo is going for undisputed. If Jamel Charlo goes for undisputed, I got him top 5. If he becomes undisputed, I got him top 5 pound for pound fighter in the world. Canelo's probably 9 or 7 to 8 or something like that because he's still undisputed. I have Jamel Charlo over Canelo Alvarez. I have Jamel Charlo over Errol the True Spence. If Jamel Charlo beats Brian Castano, becomes undisputed, I have him over Canelo Alvarez. I have him over Errol the True Spence. Errol the True Spence, he fought Ugas last. Before that, he fought Danny Garcia. Nah, Jamel Charlo, he became undisputed. Jamel Charlo, you know, he is being crazily disrespected at this point if he becomes undisputed this weekend. But I'm calling that fight, and I'm calling the Floyd Mayweather fight. Have you guys heard this from Floyd Mayweather's opponent, Don Mo? Don Mo didn't sound like he wanted Mo. Don Mo sounds like he's afraid of Floyd.
It's a real question. Like, do you feel that confident that you are going to win against Floyd? Not give him a run for his money, not have fun. Are you there to win?
So, I've always looked up to like Floyd. You know?
Bruh.
It's like a son coming into, being raised by his father.
Bruh.
Are you going to win? You see yourself winning? Yes.
Yes.
That is a fucking lie if I've ever seen one.
This man said it's like a son being raised by a father, dog. You're not going to son me when I'm not going to son myself when I'm about to fight you. This is crap. Floyd Mayweather was laughing. Floyd Mayweather been taxing his ass for years. They both trained under Roger Mayweather. If I was Don Mo, and under the lights, I'm going to have my opportunity to have Floyd Mayweather hump the canvas. I'll try to knock him out. I would not be playing any games. It's supposed to be an exhibition. That's what they'll be saying. I'll be sitting down on every shot. Yeah, I'm going to go viral. He's undefeated right now as a pro fight. I'm going viral. Don't forget, that fight's going to be earlier in the day, so I'm going to get to call it. You saw Silva next to Floyd. I would rather Floyd fight Silva. I can't wait to see Silva fight, though. But for you to son yourself, that's despicable. Let me see what you have to say. Canelo fan here. I'll say let's push this to the masses. Run it back at 168. Certainly, especially if Bivol is trying to lift your skirt. Please. Let me see. 2 days ago, Bivol hesitated when asked about 168. He said yes at first, then said, let's see, because he gained a little weight during COVID. He said he gained a little weight during COVID. But he wants to fight him for undisputed at 168. Let's go. Let me see. Canelo is already great, so anything he does after this is pure history, win or lose. Okay. I respect Bivol's win over Canelo more than Floyd's because Bivol beat a prime Canelo. Floyd's didn't. Brother. Floyd was so long in the tooth. Floyd had fractured hands, bad shoulders, and was old as shit. I couldn't believe what Floyd did. You talking about Canelo in his prime. Once again, you're so on Canelo, you can't see. Was Floyd in his prime? Bivol was bigger than Canelo. He was bigger and champion. Floyd is a 140-pounder at best. He wasn't a natural 147-pounder. The last time he knocked a guy out, he had to hit him when he wasn't looking. Brother, what Floyd did against Canelo was tremendous. It was tremendous. Oh, let me see. I think Bivol beats Canelo at 168, but Bivol could possibly get Chad Dawson versus Andre Ward by coming down. I know. I still want to see it. That's right. Canelo Alvarez got, I don't know, Tommy Hearns by moving up. Duran at middleweight. Let me see. Every man knows it's more demoralizing to get whooped in your own house. Hit the Tyson bell. Absolutely. Absolutely. And he's threatening to whoop him at his own house and drag him by his hair all through the kitchen. Oh, yes. Facts. Facts. Yeah, Floyd was 36. Yeah, look. Floyd was 36. I want to ask you guys a question. How old was Kovalev? How old was Kovalev? Oh, dude was wilding on Relevnt. Yeah, I had to block him. Dude was ridiculous. How old was Kovalev? 38? I don't think so. 34, 38? Kovalev was 36, wasn't he? Kovalev was 36, wasn't he? He's 38 now. Kovalev was 36. Oh, Kovalev was washed up at 36 at light heavyweight. Floyd Mayweather was 36 with 2 fractured hands and hurt shoulders. Floyd Mayweather wasn't Floyd. That was Floyd's last hurrah. That was the last time Floyd looked good. That was the last time Floyd looked good. Remember when Muhammad Ali gave that kiss after beating Spinks? No, forget that. That's not even right. When Muhammad Ali stood on the ropes when it was raining in Zaire, Rumble in the Jungle. That's the last time Muhammad Ali looked good. And that wasn't even that good. Let me see. BS, don't do him like that. Kovalev question. I'm just saying. See, we have to be fair across the board. We have to be fair across the board. Look, can Canelo beat Bivol? Yeah. He can beat Bivol. Not the way he fought Bivol. Hell no. Victory defeated Canelo also. Not just Bivol. Bivol beat the hell out of him. But Canelo waking up in silk pajamas, he doesn't realize he's waking up in silk pajamas. He doesn't realize it. He does not realize it. I hope he figures it out. The eye of the tiger. The little things. When Mike Tyson said, the jab, weaving to get to the inside. The most important things. He forgot. The first round, he had braille on his forehead. The first round. Bivol didn't even have to make an adjustment. He just sat there and he blocked, and then he threw his flurries. He didn't have to make an adjustment. Canelo Alvarez was off. He was off. That happens when you fight a lot. You get in a rhythm. And you keep pushing yourself. Then eventually you get your ass whipped. Now you have to take your ass all the way back to scratch. You got to go all the way back to scratch. And say, okay, break everything down. What did I do wrong? What did I forget? What did I stop doing? What got me here in the first place? What made me great? Because just me and my presence applying pressure isn't going to make everybody lay it down. Not everybody, not Bivol. Let me see. If Charlo became undisputed, it's his time for a shot at Canelo. This is a fight I want to see. I would like to see that fight too. But I like to see Charlo do something at 160 at least. He'll be undisputed at 154. Do something at 160 at least before you jump up to 168. Now you're going to get Jamel Charlo ass whipped. Let me see. Floyd was younger than Triple G was in the first fight and fought with Pac 2 years later. He was far from done, not young, but not half in the grave. Come on. Look, I didn't say half in the grave, but he was definitely outside of this prime. Look at him against Pacquiao. Really look at Floyd. Look at Floyd. He fought Pacquiao. Floyd, not in his prime, was still better than a lot of people. Look, Muhammad Ali versus Frazier, the first fight, that wasn't Muhammad Ali versus Zora Foley. Have you lost your mind? That wasn't Muhammad Ali versus Cleveland Williams. Have you lost your mind? Muhammad Ali had no feet. Still great. The Muhammad Ali leaned on the ropes, rope-a-dope, knocking out the great George Foreman in the 8th round. He was still great, but that wasn't Ali. Foreman wouldn't even touch Ali, the Ali that beat Cleveland Williams, the Ali in his prime before the government took him out of boxing. Ali beat Frazier twice without feet. Frazier would have been no way. He wouldn't have touched Ali. That Floyd Mayweather that fought Canelo, that fought Pacquiao was definitely outside his prime. That wasn't the guy that fought Sean Bay Mitchell. That wasn't the guy that fought Gotti. Have you lost your mind? Zab Judah, that wasn't the same guy. Have you lost your mind? What I'm saying is, if you're going to say that Canelo Alvarez was outside his prime, I want to hear the rest of that sentence. Floyd Mayweather was definitely outside his prime. Be fair. Be fair. Canelo wears silk pajamas to the weigh-in. He wore silk pajamas to the weigh-in. He literally was in silk pajamas. He was literally in silk pajamas. Floyd ate a cheeseburger before piecing up Canelo. Yeah, I think Tyson Fury drank a beer or two before piecing up Wilder. That's what happens when you're just extremely confident. Canelo, Bivol 2 will happen next. Bivol took less to make the fight. He will make more of the second fight. Canelo trying to avenge it. I think it will happen at 175. Canelo Pride WL, he will try. Yeah, it'll probably happen at 175. I'm just saying I love it at 168 because Bill was trying to lift his skirt. I love it. I love it. Let me see. You feel me? Are you out your mind? Let me see. What if Castillo beats Charlo, though? Whew. Man. He'll be undisputed, throwing him in the top 10. Something like, yeah. But if I think Jamel Charlo, what he has demonstrated, how he's been taking the belts from everybody. If he beats Castano, he's high in the top 10. He's high. Because he's been knocking everybody down to get there. That's why Errol the Shoe Spencer's so high in the pound for pound. He's been knocking them down to get there. Let me see. Taco Tuesday is ShowBiz the adult. 100%. Let me see. I remember, Biz, you said after the Caleb Plant fight, it wouldn't be long now for Canelo running up on his second L. Because he's chasing greatness. 100%. And everybody got on me for that. I said Canelo is going to lose soon. And guess what? It's okay. And everybody was saying, you're hating Canelo. You want Canelo's downfall. I'm telling you guys, I told you guys months ago. I'm looking at Canelo's pace. He wants to fight again and again and move up and fight Better BF and fight Makabu. I said, okay, he's going to lose soon. When you're that ambitious, you're going to lose soon. But that's not a bad thing. It's what makes him great. I said that. People could not understand the foresight. He's going to keep knocking down these levels, and then he's going to find his limit. I say he's going to lose soon, but it's okay. I got the video. I should repost it. So then it's fair to say Canelo was incomplete at 23, but Mayweather also didn't have his full tool set when he fought Canelo. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Because that's just the assessment. Floyd Mayweather did a brilliant thing fighting a bigger Canelo who was on his way to his prime. Young bull. He just quite wasn't there yet. Floyd Mayweather had this, but he was losing this. He wasn't quite himself. And Floyd Mayweather was definitely far smaller. Great victory. Why try to take away from it? Great victory. That's it. Don't put an asterisk next to everything. I don't do that for Canelo either. Canelo beat Kovalev, washed up Kovalev. Man, Kovalev was winning that fight. Good knockout for Canelo. I'm sorry. Canelo beat Cotto. Cotto's counsel. It's Cotto. He beat Lara, Austin Trout, Triple G. Nice. The guy's great. You don't have to try to put an asterisk next to those guys' names to make you feel better. Why? What's wrong with you? What's going on in your life? This is not about Canelo. It's not about Floyd. They're great already. They did what they had to do. Have you been knocking down your levels? Sit down on my couch. I got some time. Why must you put an asterisk next to their accomplishments? It's you. Some hole in there that you think their asterisks or you knocking them down is going to fill. No, that hole's just going to get bigger. I don't know why so many haters on Canelo. Great fighters, because like I said, they got that hole in there. They got that hole in there. Today, ShowBiz got time, cuz. I got time today. Everybody, if you haven't done it, do me a quick little favor. It's real quick, though. It's not, it doesn't take much. Close out the chat.
Hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, get those.
Now look, if you haven't done it, if you haven't gone to Relevnt, go in the description box, hit the link, go over to Relevnt. How many of you Relevnt members are having a fantastic time over there on Relevnt, huh? I see you guys all night long. A lot of times I don't even chime in. I just look how this is a living and breathing war room for 24/7. You guys are talking on Relevnt constantly, 24/7, getting on each other, putting up your own receipts. This is fantastic. The war room is far more intimate and it's far more alive, and it's alive all the time on Relevnt. If you're not on Relevnt, you're missing out. You're missing out. Everybody on Relevnt, let these people know. ShowBiz the Oracle, hit the Tyson bell. Thank you so much, brother. Let these people know. Let me see. It's funny that Crawford is only worried about pound for pound, but ain't dating to be great, and yet to fight the best. He's going to be 30. Brother, hold on, dog.
God damn, that boy can sing.
It's funny that Crawford is only worried about pound for pound, but ain't dating to be great, and yet to fight the best. He's gonna be 35 soon. Shake my head.
God damn, that boy can sing.
Brother, I have the faintest. Bivol took a page from Floyd's book. Did he? Mayweather had Canelo on the ropes, teeing off on him, and the later rounds with the jab and straights. Well, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Do you guys No. I think Crawford is daring to be great. Crawford does care about pound for pound. That's him daring to be great. And Crawford's talking about fighting Errol Spence, and they're going, I don't understand. But here. Let me do this. Do you guys understand now why I wanted Bivol to let his hands go on Canelo? And everybody is coming back at me talking about Bivol was being smart and not falling into Canelo's trap. Do you guys understand why, at least, why I wanted Bivol to go after Canelo when Canelo was on the ropes? I just, yes or no? Oh, no, you didn't. I had to come to America. No, you don't understand? You don't understand why? Yes. You're afraid. No, please tell us. Let me tell you this. The biggest reason why, 115, 113 player. If Canelo would have won that 12th round, if Bill would have thought that he was ahead and Canelo won that 12th round, it would have been a tie fight. It probably would have went to Canelo. I'm talking about they try to rob Bivol, and Bivol could not afford to be, quote unquote, smart. Drop his ass. Have him hump the canvas. Knock him down. Knock him out. They're trying to rob you. That's why I was screaming. You can't afford it to be, quote unquote, smart. And Canelo Alvarez against the ropes ain't as dangerous as y'all thought he was. He ain't as dangerous as y'all thought he was. Back here. What? That wasn't going to do anything. Knock him out.
Anyone I've seen since Gennady hooks overhand rights being landed that really. Look at him. But you can see when Bivol go. Oh my! Holy shit!
I had $500 on Canelo knockout. I'm a bigger fan of boxing than my own damn money, than my own wallet. I couldn't believe it. We ain't got that kind of time, bruh. They will rob you. Thank goodness he won that 12th round. He said it himself. He knew he had to finish that. Thank goodness. That's why I said it. 115, 113. 115, 113. 115, 113. 115.
Anyone I've seen since Gennady hooks overhand rights being landed that really. Look at him. But you can see when Bivol go. Oh my! Holy shit!
People don't understand, to be great, that means exceeding your limitations. Absolutely. You dating to 113 for the ring entrance. It's a trap. Oh man, May the 4th be with you. I missed that day too. I watched Family Guy, the Star Wars thing, but I didn't tell you guys May the 4th. That's funny. You feel me? Don't do it, Bivol. Don't give Canelo the belts. The hell? Canelo need to go back to Danny Jacobs' fight. Yeah. Bam, bam, Canelo on 2 jab in round 3. Now, let me ask you this, James West. Let me ask you guys this. Do you understand now? On this Taco Tuesday. Do you guys understand now why I was screaming to finish Canelo when he was on the ropes? Do you get it now? 115, 113. Yeah. You had me saying 90% Canelo beats him because I couldn't see Bivol getting a decision. Nowhere. No way. He had to weigh in first. He came in first as the champ. Couldn't represent the country. I understand that because right now Russia's the enemy of the states. This guy walked in. They booed him all the way in there. Canelo Alvarez lifted above the crowd. They're going to rob you, bruh. Now, how on earth did judges have the first 4 rounds going to Canelo? That's tough. I think I had a 2-2. And like I said, I was being generous. I had a 2-2, brother. I had a 2-2, and I was definitely being generous. That second round, I said Canelo. And when it came out of my mouth, I was just like, I liked his aggression, but a lot of those shots were blocked. And then the war room was like, hey, yo, show, that's 2-0, bro. And I was like, I hear you. I hear you. I'm going to stay with my 1-1, but I hear you. I hear you. There were 2 swing rounds, and I still had it 116, 112. It may have been 118, 110. It may have been 118, 110, bro. Mayweather paid judges. Boy. hey, let's go to let's go to right there. Everybody, give it up for my man for saying the great comment. Give it up for the Varnell Hill.
We're gonna live with a laugh under the cabbage patch. She's a pretty lady, and then sign some autographs. The Varnell man can shaboing boing.
Biz called the fight better than the damn judges. We're doing that all the time, Sadate. We're doing that all the time in the war room. All the time. All the time. And let me tell you something. We hear each other out. We hear each other out. It's kind of like, yeah, I kind of saw that way. I kind of saw it this way. You know what I mean? We hear each other out. Hold on. I forgot. You guys, I know I'm going over. It may not have that much replay value because I'm going over, but I don't care. There's 1,000 of you guys here. I've been looking back and saying I don't think it's that fair that everybody's been in here, 1,000 of you guys wanting to hear more and more, and then I'm cutting you off at the hour. So, you know, let's get an encore. So right now, the segment though, Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers. Okay, so Twitter fingers. Dimitri Bivol has declared that he could go down to super middleweight and challenge Canelo Alvarez for his undisputed titles in their rematch. His natural size, this is what Bivol said, his natural size is for less weight, and mine too. Bivol said that he's been fighting outside of his natural size. That's why he's been trying to fight at 168. Because he said he's not even a 175 pounder. He said mine too. Maybe next fight for the belts in his weight class. Next fight should be for all 4 belts. All right, another Twitter finger from Oscar De La Hoya. It isn't too late, talking to Canelo, it isn't too late yet to switch back to the best promoter. Hey, where we at? Where we at? Let's give it up for Oscar De La Hoya.
God damn, that boy can sing.
Okay, Chris Eubanks, he said, well, at Triple G, looks like you're going to need a new dance partner. That's what Chris Eubanks Jr. said. Now that Canelo has been dethroned. I'm ready to tango, baby. Let's get it on this summer. I like it. Another Twitter finger. Canelo Alvarez on Dimitri Bivol rematch. This doesn't end in this way. This is what Canelo said. This doesn't end in this way. I'm a very competitive person. I've got many years ahead of me. Beautiful. And I'm going to come back stronger. We want the rematch, and we want to do it much better in the rematch. That's greatness. You sound great to me, Canelo. Beautiful. Let's move forward. Canelo Alvarez on his defeat to Bivol, he said, I'm not giving any excuses. I did feel that I won the fight. Well, Josh Taylor felt he won against Catterall. Who gives a shit? I think perhaps I lost 4 or 5 rounds. You lost 4 or 5 rounds. Let's give it up for
God damn, that boy can sing.
But I definitely didn't lose the fight. He definitely didn't lose the fight. Let's give it up for Canelo Alvarez.
God damn, that boy can sing.
Maybe the weight was a slight issue, and maybe me not feel 100%. Maybe. Let's see. Rematch time. All right. Amanda Serrano, last Twitter finger. She said, super proud to follow in an amazing superstar's footsteps at Canelo. There you go. He continuously dares to be great by moving up and down in weight classes. Beautiful. My entire career, I've done the same. Yep. Hashtag salute. Salute to Saul, win, lose, or draw. And those, my friends, were the Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers. Now, let me tell you what Katie Taylor said. Katie Taylor said about Amanda Serrano, let's have our rematch in Ireland. I went to enemy territory. I outsold Madison Square Garden in the States, us together. Let's bring some money to Ireland. Whipped you at your house. Come whip me at my house. Sounds fair to me. Canelo Alvarez, Bivol, 168, Russia. Why not? No? You don't want to give that money to Russia. I can understand that. Zap Russia. Well, let's do it somewhere else. Dubai. But the home cooking. Let's see if Canelo Alvarez can leave home for a minute. Canelo, Dubai. Bivol, 168. Let me see what you have to say. If Canelo had a hard time with Bivol's power, better be who is more aggressive, heavier handed, and more power would not Canelo the F out. I don't know about that. All right. He had a problem with Bivol's punch selection and his power, right? The fluidity of his punches. It's not his power alone. Kovalev had power. It's not his power alone, right? It's the boom, 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 boom. He still didn't knock out Canelo. Better be he fights differently. Style's different. And Canelo Alvarez learned from that ass whipping. Well, I hope so. The Canelo we know. The Canelo we know. Where is he? Where is he? Where's the Canelo we know? the Canelo we saw.
Anyone I've seen since Castano.
Hooks, overhand rights being landed.
That really. Look at him. But you can see when Bivol go. Oh my.
Holy shit!
Let me see. What happened to Canelo English after the fight? That's what happens when that braille, when that forehead lumps up. Right? When that starts to lump up, bruh, you know, he ain't got that kind of time. He ain't got that kind of time to try to figure it out. He's probably half concussed. Okay. He ain't got that kind of time. Let me see. They tried to rob Biv. They gave Nello first 4 rounds on the card. I scored at 118, 110. But Biv will stop Nello next time, in my opinion. We'll see. We'll see. Channels out here saying Canelo trash and exposed. That's going to happen. That's going to happen. I can't imagine how much more will hate him if he whooped Charlo's. Much hate is funny. Love you, Biz. Hit the Tyson bell. That's going to happen. I said what I had to say about people trolling people for losing, but it's going to happen. There will always be a flock of hyenas laughing at the lion. All right? That's going to happen. Whether the lion is Canelo, whether the lion is Wilder, or the lion is Floyd. There's going to be a pack of hyenas always laughing at the lion. And here's the funny thing. The saddest part is when a few of you lions turn into hyenas. Because you're picking up the negativity and you absorb it. Stay a lion. Stay a lion. Everybody, if you can't give it up, where we at? What are you waiting? Let me see. A YouTuber said, I can't put Usyk on a pound for pound list because he's a heavyweight and it wasn't made for heavyweights. Usyk was cruiserweight, undisputed, move up. The reason why it wasn't made for heavyweights is because heavyweights don't go up and down. All right. So they're big, right? Pound for pound, meaning that you can go up and down different weight classes. Whoever said that may not know that Usyk was undisputed at cruiserweight for majority of his career. So the fact that he moved up, it's kind of like saying I can't put Roy Jones pound for pound because he ended his career. He fought Ruiz at heavyweight. That's ridiculous. All right. Also, you do put heavyweights in pound for pound. Pound for pound wasn't to discourage heavyweights from being in there. That's what people don't realize. That's what people don't forget. It is to rank others because they know that other weight classes can't beat a heavyweight. It wasn't to remove heavyweights. It was to add others along with the heavyweights as the greatest fighters in the world. It was never to remove heavyweights. It wasn't made for every other weight class but heavyweights. They got to understand the history, so they don't know. That's all. They just don't know. Klitschko was in a pound for pound at one point. Mike Tyson was in a pound for pound at one point. Muhammad Ali. You can be a heavyweight in a pound for pound list. So that's 2 things. They're off. Usyk was once cruiserweight, undisputed. And 2, the pound for pound list wasn't to remove heavyweights. No. It's just very difficult to add heavyweights to the pound for pound. But you can. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Bivol double and triple jabs flowed into 5, 6, 7 punch combinations. Canelo had no answer for it. Not that Canelo. No, 100%. Not the one that showed up. I was thinking Bivol Canelo in Mexico City because Canelo got haters even in Mexico. That's still home though. That are now Bivol fan. Bivol 169. Now we're just guessing. I think there are haters in Mexico that's Bivol fans. So let him fight in Mexico. That's weird. He'll be fighting at home at that point. Hoping for a great trilogy. Let me see what else we got. I honestly think Benavidez's combinations are better than Bivol's. I think he whoops Canelo too. Thoughts? I don't know. I don't know. I still think I need to see more from Benavidez. I see Bivol throw those combinations against Pascal, and I saw him throw those combinations against Joe Smith. David Benavidez, he threw his combinations against who? So let's see David Lemieux. Let's see him fight some guys. Let's chill for a minute. Let me see what else we got. James West, thank you so much. Tyson Bear. You the man. Thank you so much, my brother. Let me see. Biz, what's your pound for pound list? I'll tell you. My pound for pound list. I don't necessarily have it all the way figured out yet, but I'm going to officially release my pound for pound list Sunday if Jamel Charlo beats Castano. If Jamel Charlo beats Castano, this contingent on if Jamel Charlo beats Castano. If Jamel Charlo beats Castano, I got number 1, Alexander Usyk. Number 2, Katie Taylor. Number 3, Carissa Shields. Number 4, Terrence Crawford. Number 5, Jamel Charlo. Number 6, Errol Spence. Number 7, Naoya Inoue. Number 8, Canelo Alvarez. Number 9, Francisco Estrada. And number 10, Shakur Stevenson. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. Anthony Durrell Biz. You see what I'm saying? Right? The one who struggled against Yildirim. Yeah. The one he struggled against Yildirim, and everybody called Yildirim a cherry pick for Canelo Alvarez. But Benavidez can beat Canelo Alvarez because he beat Durrell, who struggled against Yildirim and got a questionable decision win. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Or whatever that was. A solid list, Biz. Thank you so much. So where's Taylor? I, along with all of the UK who actually demoted judges for them robbing Josh Taylor. Jack Catterall beat Josh Taylor. Okay. And judges got demoted, and the UK judges wasn't allowed to judge one of the biggest fights in UK heavyweight history in Tyson Fury versus Dillian White. People got a huge slap on the wrist. So when that type of impact resonates and happens due to a decision like Jack Catterall versus Josh Taylor, Jack Catterall beat Josh Taylor. The wrong guy is undisputed. He's not in my top 10. Let me see. I think Canelo beats Benavidez. That's understandable. Carissa Shields beats Shakur. Hey, Ken, you are a huge, dull, brain-blocked individual. How do you keep coming up with the same argument, hearing the same response, and coming up with the same argument? You got the hardest head. I don't know how far you're going to get in life, brother. You would touch a hot stove and keep touching it. We disagree. And you're going to keep saying the same thing when that's not even the argument. What's wrong with your brain? You know what? Here, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it like this. I'm gonna have to do it like this. I'm gonna do it like this for you. I'm gonna
God damn, that boy can sing.
Ken said so Shakur could beat Carissa, but didn't say, I don't know. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? He doesn't have a problem if, I don't know, can Inoue beat Tyson Fury? Didn't say that. I don't have Tyson Fury in the top 10. Can Inoue beat Tyson Fury? The guy's brain is shit. Let me see what else we got. Ken is right. Okay. So Tyson Fury should be above Inoue. Tyson can Inoue beat Tyson Fury? Can Terrence Crawford beat Tyson Fury? Can Terrence Crawford beat Tyson Fury? I don't know why I got to keep saying the same damn thing. God, brain suck. Brain suck. It's not about you not liking me adding women to the pound for pound list. It's about you bringing up the same dumb argument when I gave you the same response on why. Just say I disagree. Crawford beats Fury at the same weight. Okay. So here, Ken, you numbskull. Any fighter, any male fighter who is a 2-time gold medalist, 2-time undisputed fighter, 3-division champion and only 13 fights, any male fighter who accomplishes that is probably the best fighter in the world. Clarissa Shields, a woman, accomplished that, so I got her in my top 3. So if Clarissa Shields was a man, middleweight, she'll whip all their asses. You moron. All right, here we go. What else we got? Floyd did beat Big Show, though. Funny. He did beat Big Show, though. Oh, so did you guys ain't no help for some. Yeah. Don't get blocked. She's a beautiful woman. Don't get blocked. Pound for pound is based upon weight, not mine, because I'm adding women. A woman's pound is different than a man's pound. I'm adding an all-inclusive list. A man can't fight a woman, just like Inoue can't fight Tyson Fury. I'm basing it on accomplishments. I'm doing something new and different, innovative. I'm breaking through. When you say pound for pound is based upon weight, when pound for pound was created, were women fighting, Ken? You got to change with the world. Now women are fighting, and now women are selling out Madison Square Garden. When it came up with the idea of pound for pound, women weren't there. So yes, pound for pound is based upon weight, but when they did it, only men was fighting. Now women are fighting, and women are great. And selling out Madison Square Garden, outselling Tank Davis and Errol Spence together. So I'm changing the definition. I'm talking about all great warriors, pro boxers. That's what innovative means. That's what change is. You can't have change by keeping everything the same. There was a time where if you were in the majors, you had to be white. I'm talking about baseball. There was a time when black people were 1/3 human beings. But guess what? Shit changed. That's what innovation is. Your brain sucks. Let me see what else we got. I done missed out on the underdog bags. First Cambosis, now Bivol. I'm about to beat my house on bet my house on roll. Yeah, it's time to bet the house on roll. It's time to bet the house on roll. He's moist. Beautiful Biz. Thank you so much. So you guys ready? You guys done? I'm about to be out of here. Did you guys have a good time on this Taco Tuesday? Damn near Facts Friday. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Hit the Tyson bell. Huh? Biz, you said based off accomplishments, Canelo did more than Spence. But let me tell you something. Canelo just got beat by a guy that wasn't in the top 10 pound for pound. If Errol Spence gets beat by a guy that's outside, ain't nowhere near the pound for pound, then that drops him. The only reason why Canelo's even on the list is because Undisputed. Let me see. I like boxing. Hit the Tyson bell. Thank you so much. What else we got? Biz, I like a pound for pound women better. I have that. I have pound for pound men. I have pound for pound women, but I have an all-inclusive pound for pound. I do have a pound for pound men and a pound for pound women. That's dull, stale. I'm doing something different. But I see what you're trying to do there. Respect. Absolutely. I'm doing something different. You can't have change if you're keeping everything the same. People hate change and they fear it. I love turtles. Somebody named themselves ShowBizz Adult. If Spence lost to Benavidez, would that drop him? Yes. Let me see. You got to get that beat that boy clip. Yeah, 100%. Love you, boy. All right. ShowBizz the Adult. Hey, don't forget, I am calling the Floyd Mayweather fight exhibition this weekend. Come over to Relevnt, close out the chat, hit the link, come over to Relevnt. And you know I'm calling Jamel Charlo, I'm sorry, versus Brian Castano, Undisputed. I'm out. Huh. Hey, innovative change is scary, but it must be done.